Yo 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 testing, just making sure everything is working out on my end. So just give it a second. And there's a big delay on the stream. There it is. And yeah, it seems like it is good to go. Fantastic. I am streaming Minecraft yet again, and I'm doing it because I like it and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So today we're doing hardcore Minecraft in specifically the Badlands, which I think is going to be a really fun time. Like, I'm very excited to do it. This biome is totally different and funky than the other biomes that I've been doing, like, lately. As in, this biome is, like, hard. Like, very, very hard. Particularly in comparison to the stuff that I did yesterday. I did, yesterday... excuse me. I did the Minecraft and Taiga, and that went really good and really far, right up until it didn't, and then I died, and that was unfun. I got so close though. I did so well, and then I died, and it was so sad. But it kind of inspired this because I'm thinking Badlands looks like a really hard biome, so maybe I'm just like destined to die. Maybe it's just like how that's gonna go regardless of what I do. So maybe, I should pick a biome that I'm maybe not gonna survive all that long in, just to kind of see how things go. So we're doing Badlands. Very visually pretty biome, very fun sort of biome. Hardcore, hardcore, Badlands. Great. So, hardcore, single biome, Badlands, top of the biome sheet, because there's no biome that starts with A somehow. Nothing on more. This is how we're setting it, and we are getting right into it. Hopping in. So immediately, ooh, nice big ocean. You may notice a distinct lack of any trees. That's a problem. A problem I'm gonna have to overcome by being very creative. At least I have a big flat area right around here that I could use for like farms and stuff. And I have to be very careful about certain things. How I choose to act. Is there anything in here? No, there's not. Because there's not a ton of food options, especially in the early game. But getting food is like priority number 1, and priority number 2, and priority number like 50. Like, we need this now. We need this yesterday. Room portal over there. I have the render distance on very high right now. I'm probably going to lower it at some point. Once I kind of have a better idea on the lay of the land. But at least I'm in a very flat part of land. That's nice, at least. There's also no wood. The only woods I can get is from mine shafts, which are actually very common in this biome. So anytime I see a cave, I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a peek in. A little bit of a look-see doodle. I don't see anything in there. But that'll be fine. What I desperately need is dirt and seeds. And when I have dirt and seeds, I can pretty much just invest entirely in, making myself a farm. And once I can get a farm, I can get, everything that I need. I can get food. Once I get food situated, I think things should be a lot better. Now, ideally, I'd like to be able to find a mine shaft on day 1 so that I can get a bed, because they have, string there that I can use to make wool. And chest. Okay. I'm just taking the chest with me. They're a hot commodity around these parts. Ooh, you know what? I'll take Curse of Binding. That's fine with me. I'll take Curse of Vanishing. I don't need that. And I'll absolutely take a golden apple. What's this have? Fortune 1? I'll take it. I'll take all of those things. So now the question is, where, oh where, are the mine shafts that I've heard so much about in this biome? Are they in here? Are they in here? Nope. They are not. Yeah, because until I can get a mine shaft, I'm kind of SOL right now. I would not be surprised if I died on day 1 and just immediately restarted. I might genuinely have to. Which would be very funny, but, you know, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. But thank goodness I found at least one piece of armor. I'm sure I was gonna come into clutch in some regard. And I got a shovel, so I can get wood when I need it. Is there a mine shaft in here? No. Yeah, we definitely need that. Day 1. If we can't get it day 1, I might honestly just reset to a different world. Honestly. Because it'll be genuinely unwinnable. Not that I'm looking to, like, beat the game, but still, nothing in there. And... anything down here? No. I wish you could eat cactus in this game, because you could do that in real life. That's like actually food that you can have and eat in real life is cactus. So I don't know why they don't let you do it in Minecraft. It's very weird. But I mean, I didn't code the game. Maybe there's some game design reason as to why it's a bad idea. Another rune portal is good at least. Look in there, that's nothing I need. But we are going to be setting up our farm pretty much at 0-0 because the spawn chunks, if you don't know about Minecraft, these spawn chunks never unload. They stay loaded permanently. So if you set something up in the spawn chunks and I'm going around and exploring, the food will stay growing regardless of if I'm there or not, which is insanely important in a game like this. In a game mode like this, particularly. I shouldn't sprint. I need to save my hunger. Because the hunger mechanics in this game are bizarre and confounding, but they are the way that they are. Like, I should be able to eat this, right? Can I eat a cactus flower? No, I can't. I can just make pink dye and nothing else. But I should be allowed to eat that. That should be food. But for some reason, they just don't want us to have what's the word? Napatios? Is that when you are eating cactus? Ooh, there are animals over there at least. Because there are animals in this biome, which is really nice. Because I could potentially like kill a cow or something. Ah! Shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Huge mistake. Eating that. Ooh! That's really nice. And a sword. That's really big. All of this is actually quite big. And I know what time of day it is. It's a slightly afternoon, which is not my favorite. Because I really desperately need a mine shaft. Like, real bad. If I don't get one, I actually lose. So, hopefully, there's copper down there. I can't get it because I don't have a pickaxe. But if I did have a pickaxe, I would get it so I could get copper armor. Which came in super clutch yesterday. It would probably come in a very heavy clutch today. If copper, if I could actually get a mine shaft with wood, which I evidently cannot. Evidently, there's not anywhere in this world. I don't know what is happening. Is there one in here? One in... Ooh, that's a big cave. That's a big boy. What enchantment? Mending? Hey, I'll take it. I'll take mending. Why not? That's one of the best enchantments in the game on a weapon that absolutely cannot make any use of mending, but sure. Is there no mine shaft on this entire chunk of land? That would be so sad if that was, like, the case. Let's see, just keep walking around. Just keep walking around. Just keep exploring, just keep exploring. But at least I have 2 golden apples. That, I think I should be able to make it through the night with 2 golden apples. That doesn't seem unrealistic to me. Seems not easy, but also not unrealistic. I think we have to cross the ocean. I think, yeah, we absolutely have to just straight up cross the ocean and just continue our quest for the one structure that makes this at all possible. And if we can't get it, this is no longer possible. So, get under. There we go. Now we can swim. I didn't even check what the chest plates enchants were. Actually, I think I did. I think it was projectile protection. I'll check once I get over here. But I want to say it was projectile protection. Yeah, projectile protection 4. That'll save me a lot against skeletons. I think I'll still probably die to a skeleton one-on-one, but that'll at least give me the ability to, I think, tank 1 or 2 more arrows than I otherwise would, which can and will be the difference maker. But like I said, none of that matters until I can find the one structure that actually makes this doable. I swear these were way more common at one point. I don't know what is possibly going on here. And I'm not going to use the F3 menu to, like, get through it. I don't personally consider that cheating. I just don't want to. Like, any dip in the ground like that, I'm just like, ooh, is this it? Like, is this one over here? And it's like, no. But, like, maybe. Is there one over here? No. Is there one over there? Nope. Over here? Nope. Golly, this is harder than I thought. What am I ever to do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep doing the thing I've been doing because I have no other options. Ooh, I feel like it's getting closer to nighttime. I don't like that I didn't find one. I don't like that. That's a problem to me. Come on, just have one, please. Just one. Am I seriously gonna have to just re-roll this world? Did I just get a bad seed? Because if I have to re-roll the world, I will. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Am I just straight up gonna have to re-roll the world so I can get get a single mine shaft in my first day? Don't make me do that. Come on. Come on. Just show me one. Show me one. There's one. Okay, thank goodness. Found one. Found one. Okay. Okay. Phew. Go, go, go. Get as much string as possible. Get all the string. 1, 2. Just break it. Come on. No, oh, there's already zombies down there. That's a huge problem. All right. We need 7 wood, and then we can make a bed. And once we make a bed, we're good. Once we make a bed, we're good. Just come on. Come on, go faster. Come on, come on. Come on. 5, 6, 7. We have 7. Okay. Where is more? Oh, there's torches over here. That's big. That's big. Oh, I hear skeletons. I do not like the sound of that. So let me get a crafting bench. And then I got 2 wool. I just need a third. I just need a third. I just need a third. I just need a third and I'll be good. Take that. There's some wool over there. What did I get out of this? Nothing of value? I got glowberries. That's food. I'll take it. I'll just eat it now. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. String. Ah. But I only got 1 string. And I desperately need more than 1 string. Come on. There's another string. How many does that get me? 2? Just 2 more. That's a skeleton. In and out. In and out. There's another one right there. Break it. Come on. Break it. Faster. Come on. Oh, just get me out of this. All right. Boom, boom. 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 All right. Oh, whoo. Made it through the night. Made it through night 1. That pretty much lets me actually play this game. This game was like impossible for a second there, but now it's actually doable. Okay. Phew. Phew. All right. This game is possible. And now I can make myself a pickaxe. And I can make myself some... I mean, you don't need one of those hoes. Frankly, some torches. Yeah, some torches. That'll help a lot because I can torch up this area. Okay. All right. This is not ideal, but this is, frankly, doable. Ow. Which is so much more than it was. I don't know why there's so much floating. I do wonder if there's another chest, or if this chest was just the only one that spawned. I'd like a second one. That'd be great. But if there's only the one, I mean, better to have one than none. Oh, is there something in here? Or is there just nothing? Okay. Well, I guess I have to get all the wood at least. Or what I should do right now is straight up get at least a little bit of cobble. Because if I can find some cobblestone, especially dirt, then I can go back to 0-0 and I can start actually making a farm of any kind. Because I think, did I get any seeds? I did not get any seeds. That's bad. I really do desperately need seeds, but I can grow glowberries, I guess. That's a thing I can do. But I'd really like some stone right about now. That would be really cool. There's not what I need, but close. Means I'm in the right area. 1, 2. Yeah, if I can just honestly tear through a bunch of this wood pickaxe, that would be really nice. I don't know why I'm just getting all the andesite in the world. I don't need it at all. I'm never going to use it for anything. But they're just insistent on giving it to me anyway. They're just they just want me to have it. They're just like, please, please take the andesite. Please, please have it. We really want it to be yours. Gold. Hello, gold. Gold's pretty cool, at least. It's something, at least. I don't know how useful it's gonna be in the immediate, but I mean, I guess I'd rather have it than not have it, I suppose. Get rid of that andesite. But now I can make a stone hatchet and a stone pick, both of which are going to be really useful to me. So I'm going to get my crafting table. Let me boom, boom, boom. See, that's really nice. And then one of these and one of these. Because now that I have one of these and one of these, my ability to actually take every last little droplet of wood here is a lot stronger. Yeah, my sword's broken. That's bad. But at least I have a hatchet. At least I have a weapon of any kind. So it's better than having 0 weapons of any kind. Whoa. Yeah, we're literally scraping off every last chunk of wood I can get my grubby little mitts on here. Which may seem like a waste, but I promise you it's the right call. And you could tell there was an attempt to spawn a mine shaft here, but it didn't really pan out for him. Now did it? We have these rails. We don't need the rails for anything. What we need is the ability to, in any way, produce food. Which I, unfortunately, have yet to be able to pull off. Golly, there's so much sand falling everywhere. This is like almost stressful to do. Golly, there's just freaking floating sand all up and down and all over the place. My lord. This is a big day to be a fan of floating sand, I guess. Big day for all the floating sand heads around here. All the fans of floating sand. But at least we're getting a ton of wood. We have what, 32 planks? That's big. That's actually big. That's really big. Yeah, I have no idea. I would be very happy if I got to day 10 on this. I don't even know if that's going to be especially doable, to be honest. Is there any guys? There is not, but there is wood. And there's freaking floating sand. So much floating sand. Just more than you could possibly comprehend. And there's so much juicy wood. Look at all this wood. Look at all this wood. Yeah, once I get... My God, sand. What are we doing here, buddy? Sand, we don't need this much of you. Hopefully if we can find even just one other chest, which we can't, because this seed is just not very kind to me. I mean, I kind of did it to myself. I picked Badlands. I could have picked, like, plain biome and gotten easy, but I picked Badland biome and made it hard for myself. So, I guess this is partially on me, but, I mean, I could at least use a second chest. I could at least use some, I'll take beetroot seeds even if I could get anything. Because I know beetroot seeds spawn in these. Does this go further down? It does. But not in a way that benefits me at all. Yeah, I think I need to start heading back to 0-0. Unfortunately. If this wants to freaking work. Or actually, I get these logs first, because these logs are way more useful than anything else, quite frankly. Than I've been able to find from this, frankly, pitiful mineshaft. Oh, I hear a spider. Hear it. Something down here. There's nothing down here that's worthwhile, but there are things that are technically down here. Technically, well, I hear spiders. Nothing down there that's worthwhile. Anything down here that's worthwhile? Nope. God, this mineshaft is so big and so bad. Maybe there's another chest somewhere. I'm not gonna leave until I at least do a little bit more exploration. I'll take this at least. No, why not? Golly, where are the extra chests? There's supposed to be a billion minecart chests everywhere in this freaking structure, and there's just not any. Get out of there. I do not know what is going on. Come on. What are we doing? I do not know what is going on here. This is very odd to me. This feels like there should be way more of stuff that there's not. And way less of the stuff that there is. Nothing over here. And nothing over here. Wow, there was just freaking nothing. Just absolute bupkis. Absolute bupkis. At least I can jump on this guy. That was fun. Wasn't that fun? I had fun. But now I'm down. Crap. Yeah, we gotta get back to 0-0. So we can start planting the sweet berries. Or the glow berries, or whatever they're called. Is there anything down here? No, this is just where we were before. Do armadillos drop anything? No, they don't. So they are useless to me. They are not useful. They're the opposite. We're heading back to 0-0, which is... Which way is 0-0? This way? Yeah, this way, pretty much. I hear spiders, so clearly they're... Ow, that's really bad. Clearly there's a spider spawner somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't like that it's getting dark. I'm not... Things are going a little bit sour, a little bit south. But at least I have a food I can kind of plant a little bit. But once I eventually find a second mine shaft and get... Because I believe beetroot seeds are present in this. Or what I actually should do... take one of these, make one of these, make one of these, get out of it, and then go on a freaking quest to 0, 0. And we do it like this, and we're way safer. Because I don't think drowned spawn. Or at least not at the rate that they do normally. Yeah, because if I can get to 0, 0, I can start planting these glowberries. I don't really even know how to farm glowberries. I'm actually going to look that up right now. How to farm glowberries. Place a glowberry on the underside of a block. Okay. Yeah, so we have to place it underneath a block. Huh. Would not have guessed that I need to do it that way. But we can get back... Once we get back to 0, 0, we can figure out the specifics. I might just immediately sleep, like, right here. Just to get rid of night. Because night is so bad. Night is so horribly bad. Get out of here. No more night. Yeah. Where is, I don't remember even where the spawn chunk is. Because it says I'm at 87. But I want to go to 80. But now I'm getting... Oh, it's, I think, somewhere over in this area. Somewhere on this beach. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much very, very close to 0, 0 right now. So put this down. Get some, frankly, whatever rock I can get my grubby little mitts on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, I guess, diorite. This doesn't look great, but it is something at least. Ow. That should, ideally, grow, at least to some degree. And now, because it's growing, I can... and then I can lay a chest right here. And this, get rid of all the junk I don't really need. That's just clogging up the inventory. Honestly, double chest. Yeah, because this is everything I actually need right now. And then this can grow while I do a little bit of exploration into the wider world surrounding this, frankly, ocean. So hopefully I can find some more stuff by sea, even if I can't find it all by land. Because I really can't find much of anything by land, unfortunately. Let me actually check these caves a little bit, see if there's any iron or anything. Anything worth my time. Spider. Ooh, I don't like that. Ah! Whoa! You shouldn't be hostile. It's daytime. What the hell? You should be kind. You should be kind to your fellow neighbor. Not mean, not cruel. Get out. Get out. That was so unkind of them. How cruel. Alright, so we dispatch here. Anything in there? Nope. Anything in... Whoa. Whoa, what in the world am I looking at here? Holy mackerel. Do I dare to go down? Do I dare? Is there anything down there that I care about that I can immediately get my grubby little mitts on? I could at least give it just a quick once over. That won't do me any harm, I don't think. I see some iron over here I could at least grab. That's a zombie. I don't like that. I don't like that there's a zombie. But I do like that there's iron and copper, because those two are incredibly valuable resources to me early game, because that means I can potentially get some amount of armor. Of any kind, really. Oh, yeah. Get some iron. Because if I can get iron, that means I can get iron armor and a bucket, which I really needed last playthrough. I didn't make a bucket at all last playthrough, and I look back on that as a major grievous error on my... Ow! A major error on my end. Glow squids, look at that. That's kind of fun, I guess. Mostly just gold. I don't really need that, to be honest, but I would like that copper over there at least. Because a full set of copper armor is a depressing statement, but it is a very useful one for me right now. And then I can just scoop out the rest of this copper. Ooh. Come on, give me this copper. Give me this copper, come on. All right, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 get me out, 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 get me out, get me out, okay, did not enjoy that at all, very bad. That was very bad. I do not know what happened there. Ooh. Thank goodness for that projectile protection. I would have absolutely died if I did not have the very specific armor on that I do. Wow. Okay, so I think I absolutely just immediately stop exploring, turn around, go back. Go back right away. I'm not messing with that again. Not doing it. Can't make me. We absolutely need full copper. We need full copper armor. Insane that I have to say that, but it's absolutely true. And this should be growing. I don't know why it's taking so long to grow. Alright, get out of here. And then if I can at least get a furnace going. Or actually have enough of this for a... Where is my coal? I don't have any. I don't have any coal. That's a major issue. But I'd like some of this. I'll actually torch up some of this area. I guess I need to find some coal. Or actually, I don't need to find any coal. I have sticks. I have sticks everywhere. Sticks are abundant. Any one of these I break will just give me more sticks. So yeah, I think we do it using sticks, baby. This is some Badlands gaming right now. This is certified Badlands gaming moment. Let's head back over here and get started with that. Thank goodness for the golden apple. That would have I would have died without it. This thing, absolutely dead without it. But I think I get copper for the rest, and then I think iron pick. Yeah, and then we just gotta get more sticks. But the more copper I can get my grubby little mitts on, the better. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a sweet berry. That right there is a berry. Now, instead of growing it, I am actually going to eat it so I can at least get a little bit more hunger. But hey, at least I have a farm going. So that is quite significant. It's a little pathetic, but it is significant. So it means things are heading in the direction I want them to be. Because I technically have infinite renewable food. But bad food, but it is technically infinite and renewable. And this will get me a copper hat. Boom. Oh, this is a... That's certainly armor, all right. I mean, I'll take it. And I can't take off the Curse of Binding boots. And I don't want to take off the chest plate, because projectile protection is literally just skeleton protection is what it actually is. Which is precisely what I want. And then I think I definitely have to make my house here at spawn. And for right now, I don't think I actually have the ability to make much in the way of a house that isn't just grown in to the walls. Yeah, we just dump some more sticks in here. So I think we go... do I mine into... We have a big open area right here. I think we mine into this, honestly. Yeah, we just have to basically admit to ourselves, this is the kind of house we have to make in this mode. This is the kind of house we're gonna have to whip up, unfortunately. We gotta make just a good old-fashioned one of these. Just a classic shitbox house. Shitbox central. Not a lot, not even all that good, but it'll have to do. And then if we can pretty much do this. And now it's about as close to a home as I'm gonna get. Then we can potentially get rid of some of this, make it a little bigger, I guess. Attempt to make it somewhat spacious. And not just the worst thing ever, but... You know, we make do. Country boys make do. What can I say? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then... Boom. Boom. Immediately. Ooh, there is some... Do we have any more harvest over here? We don't. But we absolutely have torches that we can use to at least attempt to spawn-proof things in this area. I shouldn't be running. I really shouldn't. Just because I technically have what is barely counts as an infinite food source does not mean I should just start running around willy-nilly. Yeah, that's how we do it. Might out that. Yeah, and then we bring our stuff in here for the night. Put it right there. Put a chest right here. Take this right there. Put it, I guess, there. And then... And just like... Not like that. Just like... This. It's technically a house. We built ourselves a home. It's the, crappiest home the game can provide, but it is one. And so I will absolutely take it. And I also have enough of this to make some pants. So I will do that as well. And I can make some better tools. Yeah, I just do one of these. Boom. One of these. Boom. And then one of these. Boom. And it ain't the greatest thing in the world, but, I mean, copper tools are... They count as tools. So, and copper armor, I mean, this is pretty freaking nice. All things considered, I will absolutely take that. It ain't glamorous, but we ain't looking for glamour out here in the Badlands. And then we have some more fuel for the furnace over here. And we have glowberries that are just not growing at all, unfortunately. That hopefully at one of these days will begin to grow. I'd like if I could plant another one right there. Because the more of those I can plant, the more food I have, the more infinite food supply I can get. But yeah, things are a little dire in terms of food, unfortunately. But they are not dire in terms of our ability to have copper. So that's something, at least. And then I think what I do, I get a little more sticks. And then with the iron, I make a bucket. And then I make a water bucket. And then I make a... after I do that, we make ourselves a... what am I thinking of? An iron pickaxe. I think if I can get those two things, that'll help me a lot. Ooh, rotten flesh. First person to ever be excited about getting rotten flesh. But hey, it's a food. It is technically a food source. So it is better than not having one at all. I'll at least get a little bit of hunger out of this. Especially if I'm just walking and not really burning anything. Yeah, and any amount of extra health back I can get is a good thing. Doing this series had made me really, not this specific one, but doing hardcore Minecraft has really made me appreciate the existence of copper tools, because it's just such a ridiculously easy way to get day one armor. And day one armor is so unfathomably important for actually like playing this game on any level. And if this could grow, that'd be awesome. I'll take it. Oh, I'll take iron. I'll absolutely take iron. And we basically have infinite sticks, which is awesome. I don't know what any... do these give me any seeds? They don't. What a shame. Now let me... one of these. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Boom. Ooh, that's good. And then I don't need the rest of that. Yeah, that is fabulous. I will absolutely take that. Now I have to go... unless one of these has grown, which they haven't. Unfortunately. I am going to have to go on a bit of a... back out on my quest, on my expedition. Did it grow? No, it didn't. To find more mine shafts. So that I can get more seeds, and then I can get... if I can get more glowberries, I can make my glowberry farm bigger. Really, it's all about... the most bare minimum survival stuff right now. We are living, but we are not thriving. There's no thrive going on right now. Eventually we'll be thriving, assuming things go well. We're on day 3, by the way. Now, ideally, since we're in the middle of the ocean, it's not really an ocean. It's, I think technically it's just classified as a big lake. We should be able to find spot some stuff a lot faster. There's a ruined portal over there, but I'll check it out. Why not? We'll see. Maybe they'll have some enchanted gold armor that could be debatably better than the copper armor that I have right now. Big copper armor day. Big day for copper armor fans. The copper armor, the armor of champions. It's like the breakfast of champions, like Wheaties. Get your name on the Wheaties box today. We all know you love Wheaties around here. And since we're pretty much parked at 0-0, it should be pretty easy to always go back to home. Yeah, I'll park right about here. Did I go to this one already? I don't remember. I know I have visited one. I think I visited 2. That's how I got my golden apples. But if I haven't, I mean, I'll at least double check. Oh yeah, I definitely did visit this one. I totally visited this one. But at least now I can get my gold block. Oh, that's a gold block right there. That's big. And if I find carrots, which I don't know if I can even get in this, that'll be pretty much I can be able to get gold carrots, which will be really nice. But that's a thought for a later day. Yeah. I'll keep my stone at hatchet. But now that I know this is an area that I have been, I'm not going to be as picky about exploring it. Since I know there's a diddly squat, nothing here that's worthwhile. The things here are stinky and bad. But let's go this way. Kind of explore. Any things I can see near the shore are going to be of great interest. Yeah, I really wish you could like smelt down cactus and eat it. Like that's definite. You should be able to do that. You can do that in the real world. Cactus is absolutely a food that people eat. I've eaten it one time in my life, and I don't remember having a strong impression of what it tasted like. Maybe I'd love it if I had it again, but I'll never know because Minecraft won't let me. They told me I'm not allowed, which is depressing, quite frankly. Yeah, we're just on an expedition right now. Ooh, I see a ruined portal over there. That's significant. Any little bit of anything I can get is going to be crazy good. Just any little sliver, any little whiff, any little taste. And even if that taste is just a ruined portal. I wonder if ruined portals can generate seeds. Because if I can get any kind of seed, I mean, that's just going to be the sort of jump for joy type of thing that I've desperately been wanting. You know, jump in the air, click my little heels together, go yippee. Something I've been frankly unable to do in any meaningful way during this playthrough. But there's another block of gold. Golly, this portal is freaking monstrous. Look at the size of this one. Wow. Be very careful with the lava blocks. Or magma, or whatever it's called. Be careful about both, actually. Take that. Lodestone. Projectile protection? I will... Since they're both +2, I'll take the projectile protection. Because that means skeletons are going to have a much harder time trying to kill me. And that matters to me more than anything else does at this point. Because skeletons are absolutely the most dangerous men. They're lethal. They're vicious. Let me see if I can get anything more out of this. Yeah, get the gold here. Get the gold. Get the gold. Oh, get the 2 golds. Ooh. Then there's not another chest here, unfortunately. But I would have loved if there was. Let me kind of look across here, and I can't really find anything worthwhile, so I guess I just have to go right back to where my boat was and just continue to boat around. But just to get some of these materials, which is, I mean, I guess better than not getting any of them, I suppose. Though I don't... No, oh, I almost stepped into the water, in the lava. Ooh, that would have been bad. That's how I lost my other world. We'll take this. Alright, let's kind of explore a little bit. Let's see. Let's peruse. God, a second mine shaft would be phenomenal. It's absolutely stellar. I don't know why they're so uncommon. I thought they were way more common than this. Is that one I see? I'm sorry if I talked too close to the mic. I literally moved my head closer to the screen so I could see better. I think I saw one over that way, but I'm actually not sure. I'll check it out anyway. Now my render distance is on pretty high right now. And so if things are a touch laggy, that's why. But I mean, you can watch the stream. They have to be. My render distance has to be pretty much maxed out for this to be at all attainable. Which is insane and bizarre that it is the way that it is. But unfortunately, it is the way that it is. Ooh, I don't like this. I do not like that the sun is setting. I do not like that the sun is setting. F3. We're heading back. We're absolutely heading back. We only play the game in the daytime. We don't mess with the night around here. We simply do not mess with nighttime around these parts. If it's not bright and early, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, we don't do it. It's simply not worth it. Just mathematically, categorically, not worth it. But luckily, it should be pretty easy to get back because there's just this massive... It's not technically an ocean, but it's pretty close to an ocean. It's about as close as I'm going to get in this world to an ocean. Then we can just kind of head back that way. And, ooh, I see light over that way. So I'll have to kind of... drive over, see if that's a lava pool or if that's a mine shaft. And if it's a mine shaft, I'll just have to try to remember the coordinates for tomorrow, which should make things really, really nice. Let's get a move on. I don't think I can even get trees here unless I get a wandering trader and an emerald, which I don't think I can get both. That's a combo I don't think I can quite get my grubby little mitts on, at least not yet. Is this a mine shaft? Is this the mine shaft? Is this the one I was already at? That is a mine shaft. That's a mine shaft right there. That is absolutely a mine shaft right there. That is 100,000% a mine shaft. Do I attempt to make a bed out of this mine shaft? I think I have to. I do think I actually kind of have to. At least attempt. Make the attempt at least. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a spider spawner. I don't like that at all. We don't mess with spider spawners, especially not on day 3. No way, no how. We don't have no Bane of Arthropods yet. Now we gotta get some more string. How much string do we have? Not enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is absolutely, positively unfortunate. But I know where to get more. Cave spider. Cave spider. Get all the string and then get out. That should give me enough. I should have enough. I think I have enough. Oh, I have plenty. Oh, I have plenty. Now this is pod racing. Oh. Oh. This is a really fun challenge. I'm honestly really enjoying this. It's stressful and hard, but I think that's what makes it so interesting to me. Because it is so, like... Oh, that's a creeper. Minecraft Grim Reaper. Okay. Oh, melon seeds. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Creeper. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, okay. Another golden apple. That's huge. Ooh, that's seeds. That's seeds right there. Oh, that's beetroot seeds. Oh, that's seeds. That's seeds. This is, see, my patience has been rewarded with the items that I desperately need for this game to function. Oh, that's big. That's so big. And then I didn't get any more glowberries somehow. That's like the one thing they like didn't want to give me, but they gave me everything else I could possibly have asked for, so I'll absolutely still take it anyway. I will absolutely still take it anyway. I will take it and I will say yes, please. Now the question is, where is the spider spawner? There we go. Now that guy is not going to start spawning, but I can make a spawner later if I want, like make a farm. I think at this point I just have to turn around and head back. Unless there's something in here immediately that I can get my grubby little bits on. Zombie spawner? Wait a minute. That's crazy. Especially since they won't go through. And an iron shovel. Okay, that's huge. This is a massive thing to remember. And a piece of bread. Okay, the bread is big. The bread is big. Oh, the bread is big. Oh, the bread is big. Now, what junk do I not care about? I don't care about iron bars or about powered rails. But I care a lot about what's in this. Frankly, I care about what's in here more than I care about iron bars or about activator rails, or about cracked stone bricks, quite frankly. And then I care about this more than I care about, honestly, stone brick stairs. Yeah, I don't need that. Ah, creeper. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No way, no how. We're heading home. We're heading home. We got an unbelievable find here. Incredibly good, incredibly happy with what I've been able to get my grubby little mitts on. But we are done. We are turning around. We have everything. We have, frankly, more than what I could have asked for. And now we have to F3. I got so much more than what I was asking for. More than what I bargained for. And golly, that worked. Because of all this, I can start making a farm. But I need dirt first. And dirt is hard to get your hands on in this. It's a shockingly hot commodity. Like, genuinely. I think I'm going to have to go underground into a cave and mine for dirt. Which is an insane sentence to say in Minecraft. Having to mine for dirt. But that's the game. That's the game we're playing. That is, in fact, the game we play. Is one where you have to basically mine for dirt sometimes, depending on the biome. But I'll take it. I mean, I'll gladly mine for dirt. If it means I can get even more food. Because the more food, the better, pretty much. Let me actually see if there's any dirt underneath here. Under the water, there's not. But at least I have a copper shovel, so that's something. It'll make mining for that dirt a little bit easier. And I think if I just keep heading in a straight line this way, I should be able to get home. Yeah, it's pretty much just right down here. So I know exactly where to go get back to get my zombie spawner, which is nice. And then I might honestly just eat that piece of bread to get back up to full health. Because that would just be, the icing on the cake, quite frankly. All right, that was huge. Big day. Big day. Huge. Can I get a huge in the chat? Can I get a huge in the chat to anyone watching? Because this was, in fact, monumentally huge. There we go. Now we're back home. And these freaking glowberries do not grow at all. I don't know what I have to do to make them grow. I thought they just would normally, but they don't, apparently, which is bizarre. I gotta go dump stuff off in the chest. I shouldn't sprint, though. I should walk like normal. Yeah, dump everything in the chest. Just dump it all. Dump it all. Oh, yeah. And then I have a second. I keep the second bed on my person, honestly. We don't need the helmet. Yeah, we do it like that. I think that's the way. And it's getting dark. Is it going to rain? I didn't know that it rained in this biome. I actually distinctly thought that it didn't. I'm going to eat some bread. Oh, that's a good feeling. Oh, look at that. Max. What an incredible feeling. But one thing I absolutely need to do that I didn't do for some reason. I don't know how I got through all that without doing this. Without doing that. Oh, that's it. That's the way. Put that right there. Then we can kind of put some of this. Yeah, put this away. Can I sleep? No, I can't. I guess we look for a cave where I can find some dirt, or maybe I just mine into the ground and make a cave. I think I might just have to do that. It's not the fun way to do it, but it is the way to do it, I think. Because I desperately need dirt. Because once I get dirt, I can make a farm. And once I make a farm, I think I'm just going to hang out by the farm. To be honest. I think that's going to be the most useful thing I can do. If I can get around this freaking massive mountain, though. Maybe I should dig into the mountain. Maybe this will be where I find it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Gotta be somewhere. Why not here? Put a torch right there. Why not here? Honestly, copper pick. That iron is luxurious. We're not just gonna waste it on this. On the pursuit of dirt. Then we can put that right there. Put this like that. Just like that. Oh yeah. This is a weird way to do it, but I think it has to be the way to do it. I can't think of a better way to do it than the way that I'm doing it right now. Because I absolutely, positively, desperately, unequivocally need dirt. More than any other resource in the world. I mean, I'll take diamonds, I guess, but like even diamonds would be worse at this point of the game than dirt would be. Wow, can I please get to a stone layer? Holy lord. Oh, hey, we got to a yellow layer at least. We got the piss. We got to the piss layer. But really, oh my lord, any stone or anything. What is going on here? We are just tearing through this copper pick, and we are finding nothing but terracotta. Which, I mean, is admittedly really pretty. Another part of the reason I picked this biome is because it's so visually distinct. But, my lord, whoa, what is... Now we're at white terracotta. I think that's white. I don't actually know. But I'd really like frankly, I'll take a cave even. I'll take anything that I can use to get dirt. Where on earth? My goodness. Resources are scarce out here. But I mean, that's part of the fun. That's part of what makes it so interesting. Okay, I think this cave right here might unfortunately have been a waste of time. What layer are we at? We are at layer 13. And we are still finally we're at not terracotta. That was absurd. How did that happen? We're at lapis. Hello, lapis. I'll take some lapis, why not? It's variety at least. Something different. But we don't get stone though. Why would we get stone? We get deep slate. Now we're at the deep state layer. Honestly, I'm gonna look up best way to get dirt in a badland biome. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't really say at all. Weirdly enough. Do I just have to keep looking for a cave that has dirt in it? Or iron or anything? I don't know. Do I just keep mining? Just keep mining? No, I don't keep mining. I guess the game decided for me. Yeah, we gotta find a way to get dirt. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know what the technique is gonna be. But it is nighttime, and I know that for sure. And so I'm immediately gonna just head back up and take a nap. In my luxurious and comfortable bed. In the house that I technically have and technically qualifies as a house. Yeah, there's so much freaking terracotta here. Ah! Ah! Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go! I did not light this up anywhere near as well as I thought I did. Whew! Oh, my goodness. I thought I lit that up way more than I actually did. That was intense. But at least that grew another layer. That's something. Like, I'll take this. It hasn't harvested, but I mean, very little else has, so I guess we can just torch things up a little better. Is there any dirt underneath the water? There is not. You think there would be, but no. If I was to place dirt anywhere, I think I'd place it under the water. But I don't know. I didn't make Minecraft, so what do I know? Yeah. I think we torch out that little lake I just have been working around. Yeah, if we just torch all this up, my spawn area is going to be way more secure. And then I eat a piece of bread. Get back up to full. Hunger. Is there any wood on top of stuff like this? Okay. I have a bone meal. That I can use to actually make some of these berries grow better. I think that's how that works. If I can get better berry growth, better berry situation, I can increase this farm, which is the only farm that this is my food supply right here. Yes. Oh. Okay, that's big. Boom, boom. And then I guess we're using a more diorite. Screw it. Boom. That's big. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my lord. Food is coming up me, dude. This bizarre thing that I've made is technically working out. Better than nothing. Let me dump a lot of this junk I don't need. Yeah, we can get rid of all this. Oh, we're out of space in that chest. Oh, we're out of space here too. I guess we increase that a little bit, I suppose. Why not? Wrong color, but you know what? In a pinch, this is hideous, but whatever. Technically works. It is a house, and it does technically count. It is secure. It is safe. It is going to have to be. Yeah, because we have beetroot. We have melon. We don't have any dirt, though. Because if we can plant beetroot and we can plant melon, everything falls in line. I'll take the rotten flesh as backup food. Why not? It's pathetic, but it's something. All right. We got to go find dirt anywhere. I don't know where dirt is located, but it's got to be somewhere. What is that, a wandering trader? Hold on, is that a trader I see? It is a wandering trader. Let's see if this guy has anything of value for me. Anything that I could potentially care about. Let's see. Do you have anything? Fermented. I could get a water bottle and get some emeralds. And I could... Okay, hold on. We are immediately making glass. Hold on. This is the biggest thing. Hold on. We get wheat seeds. Hold on. Whoa. We cannot lose that trade. That is unreal levels of power. And I see that, but this is more important. We found something more important. We're melting sticks. Where are more sticks? There. Just as many as we can do. That is the best possible trade I could get my hands on. Honestly, we could get some more torches from in here. Why not? And while he's hanging out over there, that wandering trader, as he approaches near, and I get more sticks, and I frankly make some more torches. Yeah. What I do now is increase the berry bush farm. Yeah. That's unreal. That's unreal what that potential option is. So how do I make bottles? Bottles. Oh. We are absolutely making bottles. All the bottles in the world. Trader, where are you? Where did you go? Where are you? This is the most important thing that's happened to me so far. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I need you. I need you. I need you carnally. I need you in a way I've never needed anyone before. Where, oh, where did you go? There you are. Emeralds. Oh, emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. I can actually get emeralds. That is the biggest possible thing that could have happened. You. Oh. I'll take two. I'll take two because that gets me a wheat seed. That is the best possible thing I've gotten. I cannot overstate how good that is to get a wheat seed. Honestly, I think I just keep the one wheat seed because that gets me theoretically infinite. But wow, look at this. Just the greatest thing of all time. Wheat seeds. That is the most excited I've ever been to get freaking wheat seeds in my life. I have never, one time, cared about getting wheat seeds, but now it's like freaking the Olympics. It's like winning a golden medal at the Olympics, like being the best at track and field or whatever activities. Whew. But now, what I need more than anything else, and I'll eat these glow berries as a treat to celebrate. What I need more than anything else is freaking dirt. Once I'm able to get dirt, in any way, in any form, once I can get it, I can start making a farm. Is there any dirt in here? Yes! It was big. I'll take it. I'll take it all. Four? Not a lot, but I think I gotta, unfortunately, straight up go back down and get more. Because I don't know where else to get more dirt at this point. Besides right here. Six? Six will have to be enough for now. That's still immense. This is still a big day, a big victory. Huge, huge. Because I got wheat, I got an emerald, and I have dirt. Oh, this is big. This might not seem big, but I assure you, this is absolutely cataclysmically massive. And then I can just kind of torch up a bunch. If I see an area that I think could be torched, I should. There's no good reason not to just torch anything that I see. The less mobs to spawn, the better things are going to be. Yeah, this early game on the Badlands, absolutely brutal. But things are coming together. I should still avoid sprinting though. I'm not that far along. All right, let me. Because there's all this area here I can make for a farm. 2, 3. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. And then I can start. Where on earth? Oh, we're making more glass than I wanted. Oops. We don't need that much glass. I'd say we go melon, and then yeah, we go melon and we go wheat, and then we go I think one bit of beetroot. We get 2 beetroots, 2 melons. Yeah, then we do it like this, and then we have our unbreaking hoe. We already have it. Yeah, this is more important than anything else right now, is doing precisely this. Oh. Oh, my lord. I think we do beetroot on this side, and then melon all on this side. Oh, yeah. And then I think we bump that. That is a full. Oh, look at this. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's infinite food right there. That is infinite food right there. Oh, that's huge. This is the biggest thing that's happened in this playthrough so far. We got food. We're getting food. We are getting the food. We're getting things to eat. We are the age of the hungry is slowly going behind us. But I am gonna eat all this rotten flesh now that I know the age of the hungry is going behind us. The age of starvation. The age of the empty belly. Empty belly saga is coming to a close. Which is just gonna be so nice when it's like fully gone. And then yeah, where is this wandering trader? See if I can trade with him again. Get another set of emeralds. Because the more emeralds I can get, the better things are going to be. Because I believe wandering traders, there are versions that do sell saplings. So if I could get like a spruce sapling or like a birch sapling even, that would just be unfathomably good. But I also need dirt really bad. But I technically have a farm. I have actually technically 2 farms that are both... Ooh, I got lucky on that one. 2 farms that are in production. I can't. Unfortunate. That's sad, but at least I still have my emerald. So I guess I just kind of go back on the prowl for a little bit of dirt. But any amount of dirt would be so beneficial. Though, to be fair, I'm already kind of in an unbelievable spot. Because I technically have the world's tiniest, but world's technically existing farm. The most technically a farm of all time. Actually, what if I went back to that cave from earlier? Oh, now I'm feeling adventurous on sprinting. Oh, I'm feeling a little more adventurous. Yeah. Just lay down more torches. The more torches I lay down, the less mobs are going to spawn near my base, which is just straight up better. There was that huge cave I almost died in earlier. Maybe that actually has dirt in it. Golly, I'm mining for dirt, bro. What does world come to? What does the world come to that I'm like, the number one resource I'm looking for right now is freaking mud. Or I could get it in here, but I think I'm gonna go grab a door and do the good old fashioned door trick in there. Because if I can do the door trick, why is this not in my inventory? If I can do the door trick, then I can make this farm immensely big. I can make it so much larger. And so much beefier and so much girthier. Oh yeah. Where are my doors? There's a door. Fortune 1, I don't need that for anything. Oh yeah. I just found the dirt jackpot. We are hitting the jackpot. Face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot. So let me get in here. Let me get... I put the door in the worst possible spot I could have. But I mean, I'll take every last bit of dirt I can. Oh, look at this dirt. Oh, look at this dirt. And it leads into a major cave, which I don't want to actually explore. I just want the dirt. I just want the dirt. Look at all this dirt. Look at how dirty this is. So filthy. Oh. Oh, we're almost gonna get a full stack. Oh, the farm is gonna be so big. Oh my lord, this is just the best thing ever. Look at how much we're getting. Look at the volume of dirt. Look at the just sheer numbers. Levels of dirt you didn't think you could get. You didn't think you could even have this many. So many, I'm even missing some. Oh. If we leave with a full stack of dirt, I think I'm gonna be pretty much good for a long time. Yeah, I'm leaving with a stack plus of dirt. That I'm very happy. I'm very okay with that. I'll absolutely take it. No question, I'll take it. Don't even think I won't take it. Yeah. Oh, a stack and 8 of dirt. Wow. This is really making you appreciate the little things. Golly, this is usually the things I don't appreciate, but you know, what do they say about not appreciating what you have until it's gone or whatever? Oh yeah, we can just... Oh yeah. Increase the size of this farm dramatically. Oh, dramatic. Absolutely dramatic increase in size. Look at that. Then I can just make this technically infinite. Oh yeah. Now things are all coming together. Where are my grass seeds? There. Then we'll grab the rest of the seeds that I have. And now I think all I have to do now is just freaking wait for things to grow. Then honestly, I think I get another chest over here that has all my farming equipment in it, so I can at least be a little organized. Yeah, that's the way we do it. Put that right there. Get my, that is a melon. That's not what I wanted. Melons go over here. Yeah, on that side. Then we take the chest, put it, I don't know, right here, I guess. Put the dirt, put the water bottles. We don't need those. And yeah, then I guess we could probably go put some of this stuff away. Then we can increase that a little bit for that crappy farm. But hey, any amount of farming is better than no farming. I'll take any little bit I can. Quite frankly, any little sliver of anything is worth it to me. But it is getting seemingly close to night. So once it becomes night, I think I'm gonna be heading to bed. Yeah, put that there. Oh yeah, it's getting close to night. But I can at least use this tiny little bit of almost night to figure out what areas aren't properly lit. There's my boat from earlier. Whoa, whoa. That actually sinks. Neat, I guess. Then I guess we can do a little bit of sugarcane. Wow, or no sugarcane, I guess. Sorry for trying to freaking... Sorry for party rocking. LMFAO. And then... Yeah, any little bit of extra mob proofing is just gonna make life easier, make life better. You know the deal, you know the drill. And eventually, I think I'm probably gonna knock down this mountain to make an actual real house instead of the crappy dinky one that I have, but that will not be for quite a while. Oh, look at this. I can just sprint jump now because I don't have to worry about food because food is growing and being provided to me today. Oh, this is so good. Immense satisfaction on day 6. And then I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna hang out. Always keep that on me. Then I guess put the iron hoe over here. Because I don't need the hoe. The hoe needs to be over here. Chest needs the hoe. Put it there and then like that. That's what it needs to be. Oh, look at this big dark spot right here. Mobs are absolutely going to spawn here. Yeah, that'll put a swift end to that. I don't know why it's not technically night yet. It's totally night, right? Like, this is definitely getting into the night time. Or I guess maybe I just torch some more things up. Make things even just that little bit of extra safeness. I like this little canyon over here. And it's a super pretty biome. I am having actually quite a good time doing this. Even though it's very hard. A part of me is honestly kind of enjoying this a little bit more than the taiga one. Though maybe it's just because I'm a little bit more experienced having done the taiga one. I kind of know what things not to do a little better. I don't know. It's a good time either way. Good time had by all. Alright, that's all the torches that we're going to need. That is still so good, so useful, so powerful, so effective. We're heading off to bed. We sleeping. Alright, next day. Do I have any more coal? I do. I think I get a little bit more in the sort of torch area. And then I take some sticks with me. And then I think I gotta go back to mining, honestly. Yeah, I definitely think I have to go back to mining. And this will eventually just kind of grow bigger, which is gonna be really nice. Once that grows bigger, I have the mine over here. Yeah, things are kind of looking up. Things are doing really well. Those should grow while I'm mining since I'm technically in a spawn chunk. And since I am technically in a spawn chunk, you know, farms are going to get farming. When I'm done with the mine, I can just immediately go straight to farming. Then I will have this on my hotbar so I can tell what time of day it is. Improvements being made all around. Across the board, unilateral even. One could go so far as to use the phrase. To use a big boy word, unilateral changes are being made here that are having a dramatically positive impact on the state of everything, really. Oh yeah, we're mining down. Going down, down, down. Down the ring of fire. Maybe rings of fire are how they make mesas. I don't actually know the geography of how the Badlands came about. I've been to the Badlands. I don't know if you know this. Badlands is the name of a specific area, or at least it is the name of the specific area I went to. Is in South Dakota and North Dakota, but I only went to the South Dakota side. Unbelievably stunning. One of the most gorgeous areas I've ever been in my entire life. If you have the chance to go, just take it. Take that opportunity. It is just freaking... Your jaw, it will be on the floor. It is a level of just pure beauty that is second to nothing. I mean, my lord. The Badlands are just the most gorgeous freaking things ever. I hear zombies. They're slimes. Are we in a slime chunk? Huh. Yeah, I absolutely hear those. We might just mine into this cave, to be honest. If we do so accidentally, I'll explore the cave, but I'm not going to pursue the cave. It's simply not worth it. Better question is, where the heck is all the coal? And the diamonds. I'll take diamonds as well, even. Or iron. I'll also take iron. Frankly, I'll take it all. Maybe I'm mining too low. Maybe I'm going to like optimal diamond level when I should be going to optimal iron level. Because I'm still rocking out with copper armor. But yeah, I think I'm going to get this. And then... Yeah, I think I'm going to optimal diamond level when I need to be going to optimal iron level. Yeah, so we're heading up. I think optimal iron level is like... just slightly above deep slate, which should be pretty much in this little sliver right around here. Yeah, somewhere in like kind of this area. Go 7. Oh my god, we're still in terracotta territory. What the? So we're on deep slate layer and terracotta layer. Is in this biome, did they just straight up replace the stone layer with terracotta layer? Because this is insane. The level of terracotta that I've been seeing here is astonishing. Like, honestly, way too much. I think this should be fine, though, for iron. Gold, I'll take... I mean, I'm not going to take the gold. I don't actually care about it, but... Theoretically, I'd take it. Copper, I'd also theoretically take if I needed it at this point, but I think I'm pretty much good. Oh. Swell. Absolutely swell. Thanks. This is not useful to me at all. This area here is not useful. Maybe we try this way. Let's see. Iron of any kind, please? Pickaxe is running quite low. Do I see what I think I see? Oh, yes. If I can't get iron, I'll take dirt. I'll always take dirt. Oh, yeah. With how hard it was to get dirt before, any amount of dirt I can get my hand on is A-okay by me. Oh, yeah, look at all this dirt. Oh, yeah. So much. Maybe I'll even reveal some iron, which is what I'm really looking for. Yeah. Oh, my lord. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at all this just incredibly valuable farmland. I don't think you can even get grass in this game mode. I think you can literally only get just raw dirt. I'd love to have grass. Like, I'd love to be able to have a lawn. Oh, shovel's gone. But you know what? Worth it. I'd gladly trade that shovel for that much dirt. For this much dirt, any amount of shovel is worth the trade. Get rid of all of this junk. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't call it junk. This is treasure. It's a treasure to me. But I think I'm going to need to go back up and get a new freaking pickaxe before I continue. Yeah, I absolutely will. Golly, where is the iron? Freaking iron didn't want to spawn at all. Somehow. I don't know. Things are being funky and weird. We are witnessing firsthand the illegalization of iron. It's illegal, it's cruel, it's not allowed. They're getting rid of it. In the dumpster it is. Get my copper sword out. While I'm going up, honestly, get my shield up. Why not? Yeah, rocking out with the mostly gold armor. The funkiest armor, you know, of all time, quite frankly. But hey, if it works, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how much any of this has grown. It hasn't really at all. Huh. We're in the spawn chunks. Like, we're at pretty much spawn. So I don't know why it's being like this. And not really growing all that much. Because we're definitely within the spawn chunk radius. Same with this. So I don't really know what's going on. Oh, whatever. I'll make myself 2 copper pickaxes. Count them, 1, 2. Let me actually put this over here. Oh, that's glowberries. That means more potential to grow more glowberries. And eventually the glowberries should be so numerous that I'll always have access to at least 1 glowberry at any point. But that point is not right now, unfortunately. Do I spend 2 of the tiny amounts of wood that I have? Yeah, I do. On... Oh, that's convenience right there. where are the sticks and then the copper? Yeah, I think I need two copper pickaxes. Yep. That's the way it's got to be. Put all this back. Then I'm actually going to look up. I'm going to sit inside the house, and I'm going to look up best layer to mine iron. Best layer to mine iron. Sublayer 16. 16 is where we're going. And then hopefully this stuff will grow a little bit more than it has, which is 0, but any amount is a good amount for me. So what's that about? Oh, that's pillagers. We're not messing with those. We're simply categorically, legally not messing with those. I do not care. You cannot pay me to mess with them. Yes, you could pay me. It probably wouldn't even be that expensive, honestly. I would be very easily bought to go mess with those pillagers. Really any amount of money would do for something like that, quite frankly. Now that I actually say it out loud. Okay, 16? That's what it said? It's all terracotta. I don't know why it's all terracotta, but it is. Not seeing any iron. Now we're in stone. Now we're in stone. Hopefully we'll find coal too. Hopefully we'll find coal too. But I'll take even just iron. Enough iron to make armor would be fantastic, but you know, coal would be even better as well. Alright. Yeah, because we can't see anything. We're out of torches. All out, all gone. All gone, 0 more, 0 amount. Iron! Okay, that's big. Oh yeah, I'll take iron. I'll take all the iron I can get. Oh yeah, this is a big vein of iron. This is a big vein of iron. Huge. Okay, so immediately. Oh yeah, that is an amount of iron I'm happy with. 9. That's enough for a chest plate and then some more. Chest plate and a shovel. Though, to be fair, I think I'd rather just have a full set. But I guess my chest plate has projectile protection 4, so I think actually my gold chest plate is probably better right now. Oh, more iron. That's what we're looking for. More iron. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. More iron. Never say no to more iron. We are big iron heads here. We are big Iron Man. Iron heads, shell heads. Yeah, any amount of iron is a yes in my book, I will absolutely say. Honestly, I'm just going to keep going till this copper pick breaks. Then I'm just going to turn around and smelt all this stuff. Oh, more iron. Look at that. Beauty. Actually, it's technically night right now. I should probably just freaking sleep. There are monsters nearby? Where? Am I near a cave? My like heart sank when I saw that. I'm like, oh no. We are absolutely near a cave. I don't like this. I don't like that. I'll get the iron and then I don't like that I'm near a cave. And I certainly don't like the music that played since I am near a cave. I should be far enough away now. Okay. I am far enough away now. Yeah, we turn around and then we honestly maybe even board this up. We might even just board that up since we don't have any torches. And you know, better that than anything else, right? Better that than anything. You know, running through any goblins, any ghouls, any creatures of the unknown. Specters of the unforgivable. But we got 24 iron. I'll take 24 iron. That is an immense amount of iron. Plenty, at least for right now. And then, if we can freaking find some coal. I might also look up the best place to mine coal. Or we might just honestly hang out up here for the day. Potentially try to make my house not the way that it is. Or maybe expand it out and then have part of the house inside and then part of the house out. I don't know. I'll think of something. Because I have plenty of terracotta and it's a fun building block. Like, it looks really pretty. So I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we'll do. Yeah. Oh yeah, get that iron melting. Get it smelting. But I think, let me look at these blocks. Yeah, I think we use a bit of a terracotta. And we start... What can I even use terracotta for? Can I make, like, fences or anything? I can make, can I make... Ooh, sandstone, actually. Let me... Can I make sandstone walls? I can. That's big. So if I can make sandstone walls, that means I can kind of do a little bit of something like that. And then I can kind of do something like that. And now I'm getting... That's something. This is... We're approaching architecture here. We're approaching architecture here. Yeah. Maybe actually I set this all up by 1. Yeah, like this. Because if I can at least have a kind of nice opening, that'll kind of cloud the fact that the actual, you know, build itself is kind of nothing on the interior. Oh yeah, see now this is something. See, I'm making something now. This has some amount of aesthetic pleasedness. Aesthetic pleasedness, what a phrase. Yeah, I like that it's kind of flat. I kind of like that look, at least for right now. Then I can swap this out for the correct color terracotta. Which in this case is just regular. Oh yeah, see? Now this is... Now I may be cooking a little bit. I may have just cooked a little bit. I got a little bit of an aesthetic situation going on. Put that torch right back where it was. Get that little bit of opening right here. Yeah, this, see? Now... This is not horrible. We have something that's like kind of a house. And then we can do this while we're kind of waiting for all this stuff to grow. We have, is that full beetroot? I'm not gonna test it. I'm not gonna risk it being not full beetroot. Not gonna risk it, not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Alright, let's head back inside. And then get... Oh, that's some iron. What are my enchantments? We definitely start off with the pants. Because we can... Got a huge upgrade there. Put that junk away. And then I think we go to the pickaxe. Get at it, because this pickaxe is freaking toast. Get a pickaxe, we get a sword. But I think I'm liking the projectile protection. The protection against skeletons, I think, is genuinely more valuable than just about any other option at this point. Until I could basically start getting kitted out with diamonds, which is going to be not for a while. But I do like infinite access to sticks. If only you could turn a stick back into a wood plank. That would be a wacky crafting recipe, but it's not in the game, unfortunately. Alas, it was not meant to be. one of these more could grow, that'd be stellar. I'd really appreciate that. If anything could grow just a hair faster, I'd really appreciate it. Let me hop in here. Get, frankly, yeah, iron pick. Oh, fresh iron pick. Oh, now I am gonna go BRB real fast. So hang tight. I will return very soon. I have returned. The prodigal son has returned, and I am the prodigal son somehow. So hardcore Badlands. We're back in, and we can get rid of this. We don't. I actually like keeping this on my person. Get that terracotta there. We got all that. What else do I want in here? I think definitely a sword. Sword for sure. Right. Absolutely a sword. Then I don't really need the hatchet, to be honest. I can put the hatchet away. Yeah, like that. And then I'm thinking, what else do I want? Because I like projectile protection. Actually, I think one of these. Yeah. Because I can at least swap it out. I have the option to kind of go one or the other. Yeah, I think that'll work for right now. I think that'll work for right now. But I do. Funnily, also, shovel. What am I doing? I'd like a shovel, please. One iron shovel, please, and thank you. Oh, that'll be nice. Now, do we just hang out here and wait for the farm to grow, or do I... No, I don't. What I do instead is I Google search best layer to mine coal. Best level to mine coal. Okay, Y11. So I guess the level I was already at is fine. But yeah, this is taking a minute to grow. Hello, Armadillo. You don't drop anything valuable, so I don't really care about you. But you are on my land, so... Or this isn't really my land. I'm not a property owner. Property doesn't really exist in Minecraft. And if it did, I certainly don't have it now. But I guess it is closer to my land than anyone else's, because I'm kind of inhabiting it a little bit. I go back to where I made that previous tunnel. And I can't go down it because monsters are afoot. Because it's definite. There definitely monsters spawned in there at some point. No way they didn't. Yeah, like in here. Or did they? They didn't. Huh. Huh. I could have sworn they would have. How odd. Do I? There. Whoa, zombie. Whoa. Whoa, zombie. Alright, at least I got some rotten flesh that I can use to kind of eat a little bit. Yeah, heal up to full. Alright, now that I am currently at full. Any coal? Anything? At all? Creeper. Minecraft Scrim Reaper. Blowing up blocks. Like nobody's business. Take the iron, I guess. Wow, that had one more use out of it. Golly. I'll take the iron. But ideally, I'd really like some coal, actually. No access to coal. This is just a dud of a cave. Wow. Huh. How peculiar. Just a total dud cave. Immediately, I go a little beyond the cave and I find something more useful than anything that was freaking in that cave. That's says everything you need to know about that cave. There's just nothing to it. Let me go through. Any coal would be awesome. God, it's so fun doing these. Like, what resources you desperately need and are just never available. It's like never the same from a normal playthrough. Like, coal is so abundant in regular vanilla Minecraft. Which, I mean, this is technically regular vanilla Minecraft. Like, I didn't add any mods to it. But, you know, I am technically playing in a unique game mode of my own creation, which is just, you know, changing one setting. I showed you how to do it, but yeah, like usually coal is like nothing. But in this, coal is everything. It is life. And we get lapis lazuli. I'll take some lapis lazuli. Why not? No good reason not to just scoop it all up. Fool's gold, basically. Yeah, put the andesite in there. Where, oh, where is my beautiful, majestic coal? Where, oh, where could you possibly be? You could be anywhere, my sweet, daring prince. Yet you choose not to be in my inventory. I can barely even see above me. There might be tons of coal that we missed. Ooh, shovel. Shovel time. Yeah, I'm good on dirt. I think I got plenty. But now I know where to get some more if I need it. And right in here. Which is going to be nice. Where, oh where, is all this coal? I don't know. I'm going to talk about something else. Maybe if I talk about something else, the coal will magically appear instead of just not appearing at all like it is right now. So let's talk about the Xbox Showcase. How everyone feeling about a Xbox, everybody? Y'all like Xboxes? I have an Xbox and I play it often, but I pretty much only use it for like Fortnite and Sea of Thieves at this point, which Sea of Thieves itself very much feels like it's in its twilight years. Like, I like the game a lot, and I'm a big Rare fan. I'm a big fan of all their work, including their Xbox stuff, but I mean, Sea of Thieves very much feels like we are nearing the end. Like, it feels like it is kind of winding down as a game, which, you know, isn't the greatest, doesn't make me happy to say, because I like the game, but also, like, I mean, how much more really is there left to Sea of Thieves at this point? Not much, I don't think. It really does feel like the game feels like it kind of peaked around, like, I don't know, 2021. And then I don't want to say it's been on life support, because I don't think it has. It had a pretty good run up through 2023. 2024 got a little funky. 5 and now 6 feel... 2026 feels a little life supporty, to be honest. Sea of Thieves is on life support in any way, it is right now. Which even then I still feel like is a little too cruel to the game. I don't think that's a correct description of the state of the game, but also like, I mean, whoa, cave. Hello, cave. There's not even any freaking coal. There's not even any freaking coal in this cave. Are you kidding me? Huge cave, no coal. That is... okay, alright. This game, this is a prank. They're playing a practical joke onto me. This is a goof, a gaff, a bit of a prank. Uniformly distributed everywhere. Yeah, I'm just literally looking up on Reddit right now, seeing if anyone has coal. It says 11 is apparently quite good for it. Which would be... I was at 16, but apparently 11 is also great for coal. So I don't know how much I trust that, but I can at least try it. Because what else am I going to do if not at least try it? Yeah. Back to Sea of Thieves. Very good game. I like it a lot. I even made a whole video about it. It's a game I very much enjoy. And I play mostly solo, which seems odd to most, but I like playing it that way. But yeah. Yeah, there's no freaking coal. They just... coal even in the game. They forgot to code it in. They just... It was a goof, a gaff, a whoopsie doodle. One could even go so far as to say. And we are absolutely... It's nighttime right now. So we are going to... freaking sleep. We're not staying inside a moment longer than I need to. Yeah. I think I just go back to hunting for diamonds, honestly, at this point. Because diamond are the one thing that are unilaterally better than the gear that I have. Because personally, I'd rather have the projectile protection and the iron, but the diamond would just be better than both. Like, diamond is just freaking unreal power. Everybody likes diamond. Everyone likes that beautiful blue. That beautiful blue glow. And it's minus 52, I believe, is the correct layer for diamonds. It's for hunting for them. I can hear a little bit of lava. That's distressing. Alright. So I think we just pretty much gotta go straight forward. Yeah, we just gotta go. We just gotta go for it. Whoa. What do we have here? Do we have any diamonds in this? Any diamonds in here? Gold. Yes, diamond. Okay, that's a diamond. I'll take it. It's just one, but I'll take one is a lot better than none. Okay, I'll take the diamond. Huge, huge, enormous step forward. Enormous step forward. I'm not going that way. I'm going back. I have no way to mark my trail. I'm just heading back. This is not worth getting lost over. This cave is not enough of a thing to be bother getting lost over. Yeah, it was right here pretty much that I was doing. Put that right there. Oh, yeah. We got a diamond. Not a lot. Oh, another diamond. Oh, and this is a whole vein. This is a whole vein. Oh, my goodness. So many friggin' diamonds. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at that. Have you ever seen 7 diamonds? You ever seen such a thing? 7 diamonds and 0 coal. Just the way it is in the Badlands. Just how it goes in this biome. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep going forward. I think I'm just going to burn through this iron pick in a straight line. And if I get more of anything, I'll just get more of it, you know? Get more diamonds, I get more diamonds, right? If I get more iron, I get more iron. I get more whatever, I get more whatever. Yeah, just tear through this. But yeah, I do hope Rare the best. I know there were some layoffs recently due to Big Daddy Microsoft putting the hammer down on everybody because they're an evil corporation whom I think I hate Microsoft. And by I think, I mean I absolutely hate Microsoft. A very evil supervillain corporation. One of the worst out there, quite frankly. But yeah, hopefully Rare is at least somewhat spared. I like them. I like the work they do. I like the people there. I don't want them to lose their jobs, you know. I don't want anyone to lose their job in this freaking economy. Even the bad employees should keep their jobs. Unless they're a CEO, they can lose their job. Screw them. They are causing so many problems. But not to get all political on this Minecraft stream, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. Everyone agrees, I think. At least my audience, I assume, probably does. But yeah, just mining, just hanging out. Crazy good diamond yield. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear. Look at this. A crazy good diamond yield. I'll take it. I'll take every last little diamond here you want to give me. Oh, even more diamonds. Look at that number of diamonds. 14? That is so freaking many. And you know what? Works for me. I will freaking take it. And actually, I got torches. We got torches finally. Yay. We technically have torches. Woohoo. It counts. It technically counts. I'm counting it. I'm counting it as having torches. Now, question is, what do we spend these diamonds on? I think we gotta go... Pickaxe is the obvious number one, because diamond pickaxe is, you know, one of the most important items in the game. And then I think we go... what do we do next after diamond pickaxe? I don't know. I don't know where the next step after diamond pickaxe is. I think we maybe go iron diamond chest plate. I think I might have to, yeah, go to a chest piece or something. Just to have, you know, a little bit extra protection. Because I have projectile protection 4, which is phenomenal against skeletons. But I think just straight up raw diamond is just going to be better than that. And maybe a diamond sword as well. Yeah, I think a diamond sword, a diamond pick, and then... Because that'll be 5, which will leave me with 9. And then the 9 I can use to make a chest piece. I think that's the call. But yeah, that was a spectacular, spectacular time in the mine. And none of this stuff is growing. I assumed spawn chunks... Maybe spawn chunks don't work the way I thought they did. I don't know. But I might honestly just have to spend a day up here just hanging out with all this equipment. Yeah, I think I might just have to do it that way. Put all this junk away. Put all of this junk away. Oh, yeah. Diamond pickaxe, baby. Look at that. Oh, pickaxe. And then sword. Oh. That's it. And then I think this has served me well. Or maybe I go pants. Because projectile protection 4 has served me so well against the skeletons. But this, I mean, oh, look at this sword here. Look at this. An absolute monster right here. I am. Wow. Absolutely wild. Get rid of that. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I think I actually have to... I think I just have to stay up here and hang out and wait for these to grow. I think we... Yeah, spend the day up here. And while I spend the day up here, I think what I can do is go make this interior, anyway, look quite a bit nicer. Yeah, because if I can get rid of some of this, then I can get some of the orange terracotta that my whole area, I think at this point, needs to pretty much be based around. Yeah. So, what is the plan here? Now, I could, and I will, extend this into something much prettier. Whoa, that collapses. I don't like that that collapses at all. Yeah, a lot of stuff freaking collapses in this biome. It's kind of a bit of a collapsy biome. Collapsy Calypso sort of deal. I don't know if the word Calypso means anything. There's a Kremling named Calypso. That's why I said it. I hope that's not... I hope I didn't do something racist just there by saying that word. I hope that's not like a slur. But do something like that. Oh, that's a nice look. And what I could do on the inside, if I want to get... Because I can definitely straight up just start caving in. Start making this quite a bit bigger. Yeah, knock down some stuff. Absolutely knocking things down. Just shredding through this. And I think what I can also do is knock the ceiling pretty much up one right away. Across the board, yeah. To have the material to make this work, I just have to fix this. Pretty much. Yeah, I just have to pretty much do that. Except higher. Yeah, like that. Though, I guess there might be some issues with the way this terracotta looks. Maybe what I actually do is I have this, like this, the whole way across here. And then once you start getting into here, then it opens up into just pure orange. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that it kind of transitions. Yeah, it's a fun look. It's a fun to sort of transition sort of deal. Yeah, this mountain is going to be my home base, I suppose, at this point. We're just going to totally build into it. Oh, yeah, look at that. And then, can I sleep? We can sleep. We're going to day 10. Day 10, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. This is where things start getting more interesting. Because since I've knocked this down, can I make terracotta like stairs or anything? What can I even make out of terracotta? I guess nothing. Really at all. Yeah, nothing really. So, I'm thinking we have like a utility room kind of back here where we have this. Here we have this here. Yeah, like that. And then we have a sort of main room here. Then we have an offshoot room over here. And this offshoot room over here, I think, is the bedroom. Yeah, offshoot room is the bedroom. Oh, yeah. And then what I might honestly do in the offshoot bedroom area, what could kind of be fun, maybe this is a dumb idea, but I kind of like it. Yeah! Skylight. Bedroom has total skylight access. Yeah, I love that. I love bedroom having total skylight access. This is gonna be fun. Doing it like this. That is a fun way to do a bedroom. Just total beauty. Complete beauty. Because I have tons of extra glass just lying around that I cooked when I was trying to get the villager or wandering trader. Oh, yeah. Then where is my glass? 15? That should be more than enough. Honestly, this is something that might be easier to do from the other side. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're one short. Oops. But don't worry, we have access to all the sand in the frickin' universe. Oh, yeah. That makes everything look quite a bit cleaner. Then we just terracotta all this up, pretty much. Yeah, make this look a little more natural. Yeah, just make it look a little more natural. That'll work. Luckily, we have all the sand in the universe. Oh, there's more wheat. No, it's not. It's not fully grown. Bizarrely not fully grown. Get all those sticks in there. Now, this... I have a hatchet in here. Because of the way I've structured this, I do have to basically... Chest room is over here. Not particularly organized chest room, mind you. Arguably very unorganized chest room. But it is one, and I need one, so... So the more of this junk I can put in, the better. It's not junk. It's all very useful to me. If it was junk, I wouldn't still have it in my inventory. But, you know, it's all stuff that has to go somewhere. And then I guess crafting bench has a bedside table with a redstone torch. That's kind of cute. Put that on there. That on there. And then this right here. And that piece of glass. And I think I'm liking where this is going. I think I'm really liking where this is going. Oh yeah, skylight bedroom. That is big. That looks freaking gorgeousness. Now, what other color terracottas do I even have? I have only a bit of yellow. Not enough to do anything with. I have regular, and then I have yellow, and then I have... Could I make a sort of checker pattern on my floor here? Because I care about my bedroom the most right now, because this is the place I'm going to be sleeping, you know? It's got to look fashionable. I think what I could do is something like this. Yeah, and then... I'm not going to use obsidian, but light gray, orange, because this is orange. I don't want to use the orange. But yellow, I can use regular, and I think light gray is actually the way to go here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah, this is it. I found it. This is the secret ingredient. Oh, yeah, this is absolutely the secret ingredient. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool looking. I love it. In love. If you love it so much, why don't you marry it? Maybe I will. Maybe I will marry it. Oh, fantastic. Look at... For all the new viewers in the chat, look at this. Isn't this bedroom so nice? And now I can put this torch probably like here. I guess better. We gotta get rid of this. I don't know how I ever let those two stand. Or actually, what we do instead, we knock out that, we knock out this, and then we just have, I think, frankly, a little bit of glass. Because, like, there's not really a whole lot of options here in terms of, like, windows. I mean, besides the really cool technique that I did over here, window options are a bit limited in this world. But I think, especially if we fix that terracotta, what am I doing it just 2, 4, yeah. If we could fix that terracotta. That's the wrong color. Put that away. Regular terracotta. That's what I'm looking for. And then I gotta get more sticks. That's the only real smelting material I have. Yeah, fix this. Yeah, fix that. Oh yeah, fix that, and that's looking a lot smoother. Honestly, we could probably red sand some of that. Yeah, we could like red sand some of that, kind of just hide a little bit. Yeah, hide a little bit of that. And then put that there. Yeah, do something like that. I think that'll work. Like that. And then I gotta go get more sticks. But, oh yeah, this is definitely fully grown. Some of these are totally fully grown. Oh yeah. Oh! Gotta get the hoe. Whole lot of wheat, more like. Or honestly, what we could also do is just expand it this way. Like this. Beetroots are not particularly good food source, but they are a food source. And so I will take a mediocre food source over not having one at all every day of the week. Then I think wheat, beet. And then beet. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, look at this beetroot. I think I could go make myself some beetroot stew even. I think I could. Uh-oh. Who is this? Uh-oh. He saw me. I have to fight him. Oh, crap. Okay. I have the banner. That's like a trophy. I could hang that in my bedroom. Which would be something kind of fun. You hang it over the bed. Or, no, I don't like it there. I'll leave it there for now. I might move it. But I gotta go get more sticks, and then when I get more sticks, I can finish this, and then when I finish that, I can, you know how it is. Everyone understands. Assignment is understood by all. Assignment is understood by all. So it's day 11, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to day 20 tonight. That just seems like a frankly ridiculous amount of streaming to do. So I'm thinking by day 15, that's what I'm going to call it. Because that's still plenty of more time. It's still easily another hour at least of streaming. But I'm not trying to go, until like 9. Oh, Enderman. Enderman. I don't like the Enderman. I don't like that there's an Enderman afoot. Now let me see if I can make a bowl here. And then I think I don't know how you make Oh, you need so many beetroots. That's an unfathomable amount of beetroots that you need for that. Frankly, ludicrous volume of beetroots you need for that. But at least this is looking pretty dang swanky. This is a very nice look. And then I don't need that, but I would like this. Go back to my farm. I don't know, I like the sound of that. I have a diamond sword. Stay put where you are, Enderman. For I have a diamond sword. And I'm not afraid to use it. I'm very afraid to use it. Don't make me use it, please. Yeah, like this. Things are turning up, Jameson. And then I have all this junk. I could probably smelt all that stuff. Where did my sticks go? Oh, they're all in here. I still can't believe I have to smelt with sticks. It's so funny. But it is the best way to do it. It is actually the most efficient way. Honestly, do I get an iron? I don't know. Because I have these diamonds, but I don't know what to do with them. And I don't have enough for a... Maybe I actually do go get an enchanting table. Because I know where lava is. Since I know where lava is, and I have a water bucket, I can just go get enough for it. Or I don't have leather. I don't have access to leather. Which means I don't get access to books. Which means I can't get access to an enchantment table. So I don't know. I don't know what I do. If only there were like cows or something here. If there were cows, this would be so much... The sheer gap in difficulty between this and this with cows is like insane to think about. Just how hard this has been, and how much easier it would be if there was simply bovine afoot. But unfortunately for all, there was no bovine. Bovina from off of Banjo-Tooie, hit game Banjo-Tooie, did not join us today. I know everyone here is a big Banjo-Tooie head. The overlap between Banjo-Tooie fans and my audience is a circle, as we all know. It's honestly not even worth saying. It's so obvious because you're all such big Banjo-Tooie heads. But Bovina from Hit Game Banjo-Tooie is not going to be joining us today. But we can at least make, I don't know, sugarcane farm. Why not? You know. Yeah, I don't think I can even make an enchantment table. That's such a bizarre thing to admit that it's just not going to happen because I can't get access to the basic materials to do it. I could go exploring. I don't really want to. I'd rather hang out here, kind of wait for stuff to grow. These melons are taking forever to grow. I will say. These melons are not going quickly. And I'm surprised that they're not going quickly. I assumed they would go faster. That they are simply not interested in going really at any meaningful speed. Yeah, put that there. Put this there. There. There we go. And now we have another beetroot. Then I can kind of start expanding things. I think that's enough for a beetroot soup, but I'm not going to make one just yet. Because I'm going to just expand the beetroot area one over. But ideally, we will entirely substitute beetroot for wheat. Because wheat is better. I'll still grow a little bit of beetroot because it's better to have than not. Especially with how rare everything here is. And I'm not talking about the developers who created hit character Bovina. Though I know that is what you were all thinking. But for right now, it is beetroot central. We wheat seed that. We I guess have to just keep beetrooting and weeding and beetrooting and weeding. Because our options are just so limited. But at least we have enough, I believe, for a piece of bread and some beetroot soup. Can you can't make bread in here. I forget. I think I have an extra crafting table. Yeah, I'm using it as my bedside table. Why am I doing that when I could create like a bedside table out of anything else and use this crafting table over there? That'd be way more efficient. What on earth am I doing? Put that there. And then make a delicious bowl. I still don't have enough for beetroot soup. Yeah, that is so many beetroots for stew. That is a frankly Looney Tunes comical amount of beetroot. I'd also really like a melon. These are not growing at all. Why is this facing this way? I thought it was facing the other way. Weird. Now, ideally, once the beetroots start growing, everything will get better. Once these friggin' things start growing, I do not know why these have not blossomed at all. I barely get them. This whole thing is kind of a little odd, but I mean, it's fun. This is a really fun stream. I've been really enjoying my time here. I don't know if it's been obvious. I feel like I've been complaining a little more than I generally like to, but oh, look at this. This right here. This is the bread of champions. Absolutely spectacular. Loved that. Oh, that beetroot's not quite ready yet. But it's getting there. More beetroots we can get, the better. More beetroot, the better. Let's go back to making my house look nice and pretty. I've been kind of enjoying modeling this house. Or, yeah, heading in here. What I could do is take some of this, make a ton of this, because this, you know, what else could I possibly need sandstone for? Make some of these, like, replace this one rung with these. Oh, that is, let me try something. With this, could I? Yeah, I can. So what I think I do, actually, is I go mining for sand. I just wonder where I could possibly get any orange sand in this biome. If only there was a place I could get it easily and conveniently. But lucky for me, I'm in the friggin' orange sand capital of the universe. So just any bit of orange sand is mine for the taking. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this so close to home, because I'm making it look a little ugly. Yeah, I'm making this look ugly. Ugh. I should go slightly farther away from home, where I won't see how ugly I'm making it when I'm exploiting the land for resources. But I have a bed, so as soon as it becomes anywhere close to night, we sleep. Yeah, we're not quite at nighttime yet, but we're swiftly approaching. It's interesting that the sand is only this top layer. Right? You'd think it would be more than just the top layer, but no. Okay. We're not dealing with nighttime. We're not dealing with it. So we're on day 12. Like I said, I think I'm going to call it at day 15. Unless I die beforehand, which I don't think I should. Because I'm doing quite well, all things considered. I don't know. Maybe I've just jinxed it. Maybe now I'm definitely going to die, but I don't know. I think it's going pretty well. Yeah, just get all of this sand. I'm honestly going to go till the shovel is dead. Mine till the shovel is dead. And then, of course, I have all the, I could go back to that ruined portal, get some stuff. Not that I know what I'd even really want to get with it. Can't even really think of what I would even want out of that ruined portal, quite frankly. Besides, I don't know, obsidian maybe? But I could get that easily. I've already looted it for everything that it's, in my opinion, worth. Get that piece of sand. Alright. We have quite a bit of sand. Quite a bit of sand. I say we go back. We absolutely head back. Because once we're back, we can pretty much resolve a whole bunch of shenanigans. Get all the sticks. It's free sticks. I mean, they're technically a limited resource because there's no way to recreate these. But I don't really care that they're technically a limited resource. Because they really are only technically a limited resource. Red sand. Some of these. Let's see. Oh, these look. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's a much better look. Oh, that's it. Where are my... Where did I put them? Wait. They just make red sandstone stairs? They don't make cut red sandstone stairs? So you can just waste them? So I just waste... That's infuriating. I don't like that that is the way that this is programmed. That is very annoying. But I mean, I guess it is technically the way that it is programmed. I can't deny that they did design the game that way. Then I'll just use these for tier, because I don't know what else I want to use them for. And then, that is annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. Oh well. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Nothing I can do about it now. What's done is done. Then we can make ourselves another shovel. Yeah, put that in there. And then we can put these away and double check this farm. See how this farm is barely coming along, but it is technically at all coming along. That's not fully grown, but some of these beetroots are. Oh yeah, this is a certified beetroot moment. Certifiable beetroot moment, which allows me to create my first. Take 6 freaking beetroot to make a singular cup of beetroot stew. Not that I'm really going to use it for very much right now, but it is, I suppose, nice to have, right? I'll take beetroot stew in my inventory. I think that's fully grown. Oh, that's fully grown. Oh, yeah. And that is too. These should be fully grown. I don't know why they are not. It's honestly a little annoying that they aren't. Oh, yeah. We are farming. This is a real farm that I'm making with real access to real unlimited food, as opposed to this farm over here, which is a fake farm. That creates lies and ruined dreams. And I think, yeah, redstone torch. It's so funny that I just have to use redstone torches. Like, I don't have the luxury of not using redstone torches. I actually have to use them as my main torch because I just could not for the life of me get any coal in that mine. Speaking of that mine, I think it is high time we put a door on it. I don't know how we came this far without putting a door on this mine, but that seems like a major safety risk that I can just kill right now. Oh, look at this. I can just jump around willy-nilly. That is such a good feeling. Put some red sand here. Here. Yeah, put it like... Yeah, make it look a little more natural. Oh, it's getting... Why is it getting dark? It's not even nighttime. Get some of that. Yeah, kind of smooth it out a little bit. Make it look a little bit kind of natural. Yeah, if we can do it like that. Like, that makes things look a lot more natural. Oh, that makes things look a lot more natural. Doing it just like that. And then this can go, I don't know, back where I got it. This goes right there. Yeah, see how much immediately more natural this looks. Like that. Why is it so dark? Why is it so dark all of a sudden? I don't know what could have possibly caused this darkness to besmirch my good land. Because it should be bright out. It's day. Also, shout outs to 7 viewers. This is so many viewers. Hell yeah. Gonna get a hell yeah in the chat. Put this away at least. And then I could actually use this as a bedside table for my... Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh yeah, I kind of like that a lot. I got brown, and then I got light gray. That goes there. Goes there. That goes there. Kind of like this. This is kind of a fun look in here. Let me see if I can sleep. I can't sleep because why would I be able to sleep? Because it's definitely not night, but for some reason it's getting... Maybe it's supposed to be raining. Maybe this is... The game is registering rain, but because I'm in a biome where there isn't rain, it's just making everything dark. That is my guess as to what's happening here, because otherwise this is just very goofy. And extremely peculiar and silly. Gonna get rid of these. Those don't need to be there. Really not yet. And then I can go replace this with 2 bits of sand. Well, look at me jumping around willy-nilly like I'm free as a bird. Where are my red sand and then a second red sand? I definitely need more redstone torches because they are not a very good light source. Need to put them wherever in my house. My goodness, it would be really cool if these melons grew. I wonder if I should literally just... Because I've already spent, I think, like 3 days just chilling out up here. I haven't even gone back into the mines for a minute. I wonder if I should just hang out by my door. And just look at it like this. Because I gotta go get some more water. I will be right back. But I'm not going to do the be right back screen. I'm just going to leave it like this. So we can watch stuff grow. I don't know why I pushed pause. The whole point of me doing that was that I wouldn't click pause, but I did. Oops. Oh well. So we are back. We are chilling. Maximum relaxing with all my redstone torches. I'm gonna walk over, see if I think I see a little bit of beetroot. I think I see a little bit of a beetroot situation kind of growing up. Oh yeah, that's a definite certified beetroot moment. There's a certifiable beetroot moment. Because we are a beetroot farmer here. We are big into beets. Big into beets. Oh, another beetroot. Just floating there just for me. Because honestly, I said nice things and that's what happened. Well, I feel like I heard something. Or maybe didn't. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. Gonna clear out some of this junk on the land. Honestly, what I should do tomorrow, I'm gonna go get a bunch more sand. And I'm going to use it to create sandstone, and then sandstone walls, and then block off a huge chunk of land so that mobs don't come in, so that things are even safer. Because the safer I can get this stuff, I mean, the better it'll be for me. In the short term and the long term and the medium term, just across the board unilaterally, it makes everything better. So I should probably just bite the bullet and, freaking do it. Speaking of biting the bullet and just doing it. Sleep time, sleep time. Gotta go to bed. Gotta head to sleep. Oh yeah, sleep time. With all my redstone torches. All of them, all 800. And do I see, with my little eye, more beetroot. Oh, this is a certified beetroot moment. Big day for beets. Big day for beetroot. Oh, 3 seeds? Hey, infinite food is infinite food. What can I say? Food's food. But this is just not growing at all. Yeah, it's just not even. This is a waste. But beetroots, I mean, that's a certified beetroot moment. So yeah, I definitely just have to bite the bullet. And honestly make a second, just tear through 2 iron shovels, go across the way, go through that iron shovel, and then that iron. Yeah, just tear through it all. I think I'd literally just hop on my boat, go over there somewhere, and just completely eviscerate some territory. Yeah, that's the call. That's what I gotta do. On my boat right here. We're heading over to somewhere over here. I don't particularly care where. I did find a spawner earlier on in this, and I don't know if I'm ever going to go back there. I'm certainly not going to go back there today. I don't know if I'm going to go back there later, though. Like a zombie spawner. But it'll be useful, I guess, to have. It's useful to remember that I have it. Though I definitely should lower my render distance, I think, to 16. Because I don't need it to be this far out when I'm doing this. I would rather have the extra frames, quite frankly. And because my computer's getting a little bit toasty. It's a little hot putting my hand against it the way that I am. I think this should be far enough away. Oh, yeah. Cactus. I still think you should be able to eat cactus in this game. You should be able to smelt cactus and eat it, and it should be delicious and tasty, and it's not, and that's weird to me, because that's definitely a food people have. I've had it before. I've had it cooked and seasoned. I think it was actually pickled, or maybe it wasn't, I don't know. It's been so long since I've had it. I think it was Napatios was the name for it. But I remember liking it to some extent. Or at least feeling, at least I remember not disliking it. I don't know if I had it now, if I would think it's good. Maybe I should hunt it down one of these days and eat it. That'd be fun. That would be a fun thing to eat. Cactus seems like a sort of fun, adventurous sort of food. A food not for the faint of heart, but for the brave of heart, for the brave of soul. And I am brave of soul. That's why I picked this challenge. Out of any challenge I could have picked, I picked one of the hardest. One of the absolutely most... Whoa, this is a friggin' bouncy zone. I'm not dealing with any mobs underneath there. But I will absolutely... get all this junk. Oh, yeah. Because I need those blocks anyway, so might as well, if I see them now, might as well get them, right? Yeah, just tearing this down. The more sand we can get, the more sandstone we can get, the more sandstone we can get, the more everything we can get, the more everything we can get. More walls we can get, the more walls we can get, the more safety we can get, the more safety we can get, the more days we can get, the more content we can get, the more fun we can get. So that's really the long-term strategy here of just tearing through all these iron shovels. It's for the content. We're doing it for the vine. Hashtag do it for the vine. That's what we're doing here. Do it for the mine. Yeah. I think, yeah, things are going super well. I'm pretty much, like I said, I'm doing this for 15 days. I'm on day 13. Once I hit day 15, I think I'm going to call it. But that won't be for another little bit, so you're stuck with me for a while. Yet, let me... Oh yeah, look at all this sand I'm getting. How many stacks have I gotten? That's so many stacks. That's a cartoonish amount of stacks. So freaking many. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. The more the merrier, in my opinion. Why not, right? And hopefully, since those things are in spawn chunks, my crops should be growing while I'm doing this. Though who knows? They have been weirdly inconsistent about that during this playthrough. So hopefully they'll be more consistent about it now. Though I don't really know if that will end up being the case, even if I would like it to be. I mean, that's life, you know. Sometimes just because you want something to be a certain way doesn't mean it is. There's a difference between should and is in the world. There's a difference between it should be this way and it is this way. And, you know, learning that difference is, I think, part of growing up, part of becoming a more seasoned, mature adult. Not to get all philosophical, whoa, with you, but, you know, sometimes life won't give you lemons or lemonade and you're just kind of screwed and you just have to, you know, lick your wounds and move on and accept that you don't get coal in this world, but you can get walls. And if you take anything away from this, it's that. It's get walls instead of coal if you can't get coal. Which I evidently can't. We're just mining sand, though. We get sand, though, because sand gives us walls. And we can't get, you know, coal, so we get walls. This is the lesson of this episode. Alright. God, this sand is so pretty. I love the way this biome looks. I have not gotten tired of the orange. I thought I was going to. In fact, a biome I was planning on doing for this episode today, for the stream, I decided against it very shortly before the stream started, like less than a half hour. I was going to do Savannah because it has villages, but I was like, no, I'm going to get tired of all the orange wood. And so I decided to pick the most orange biome instead for some reason. I don't know why I decided to do it that way, but I did. And I honestly have not gotten tired of this. I don't know if I would have gotten tired of the Savannah, though. I might have gotten tired of the Savannah. A Savannah is not a biome I have particularly strong opinions on. This is a biome I've always liked, though I've never clearly put as much time into it as I am now. I've never committed to it to this degree. This is absurd. I'm going to knock out the rest of this with my fist because I don't have any more, which is annoying, but whatever. Yeah, I've never clearly committed this level of time to the Badlands, but I mean, I'm having a really good time. This might be some of the most fun I've had during these hardcore Minecraft streams. Streams that themselves, I think, have been quite fun. I've really been enjoying doing them. And apparently you guys have been enjoying watching them because they've gotten me, I think, like a cumulative of like 5 subs, 4 or 5 between both of them, which is, you know, doesn't sound like a lot compared to friggin' PewDiePie, but compared to, by the standards of good old BB Jameson, I mean, that's an incredible number. I'm, you know, astounded and humbled and honored to have as many as I do. And I'm thankful to every single person who watches anything that I do. I truly just do it for the love of the game. I enjoy it, it's fun, and it makes me happy, so I keep doing it. And that, I think, get some of these sticks as well. Why not? I think that's going to be everything in terms of sand that I'm going to need for at least a while, because that's an immense amount of sand I got. Oh yeah, look at all these stacks of sand. All literally just for sandstone. Just so I can make sandstone walls. Oh, look at my real estate over here. I'm driving over and I'm immediately seeing all of my house. See, it's starting to look a little more lifted. Things are getting a little bit nicer. I made quite significant progress these first 13 days. I'm very happy with it. Alright. Now, let's dock here. I'm going to have to build a full dock one of these days. That day is not today. we are going to pretty much do this. Red sand. Now. Just like this. As many walls as we can. Oh, that's a ton of walls. This will help a lot. This will make my area way safer. So the question is, where do I draw the line for the walls? Where do I start walling off? I think this kind of torch line... I think, honestly, right past this little canyon is where we start walling off. Yeah, I think that's where we got to do it. Like, right here. Pretty much. Though this is going to be a potentially multi-day long project. It's already been a multi-day long project so far. Yeah. As few things can get in as possible. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. But ideally, I'll still be able to get out. Where's the bed? Yeah, just immediately sleep. We're not dealing with night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is gonna work. This is gonna work just nicely. Oh, yeah, this is very good. Look at this. This is gonna be so much harder for anyone to enter. Anyone besides, you know, me, who is the only one who's... This is a single-player world. I mean, I'm the only one here, pretty much. And we got red. I didn't even know I didn't have that at this point. Kind of just assumed I had all the colors, but apparently not. Yeah. The more land I can sort of wall off, the better, I think. Yeah, let me get some more. Yeah, do it like this. Oh yeah, this is the way. But I of course have to make sure nothing like that slips through the cracks. So I'm thinking if we go... How far out do I want to go with this? I'm thinking all the way to about here is where I want to go with it. And then I'm going to fix some of these issues that this wall is having. Like over here. This is a humongous wall. This is taking way more resources than I think I expected it would. I may have to go back out and get some more sand for some more sandstone. But I mean, it is making the compound a lot safer. And anything that can make the compound safer is, I mean, just straight up worth it. In my opinion, anyway. Yeah, just... Alright. Yeah, we definitely needed more sand. Oops. Didn't get enough. Wandering Trader. What's this guy got for me? I can kill his llamas for leather, which can get me a book, which can get me an enchanting table. I think that's how that works. I can't get anything wrong. Where is he? Where did he go? He just vanished. He just despawned. Dude said, he simply does not want to participate anymore. Oh well. Day 14, I think. Yeah, we head back over here. We check on our beetroot situation, which is a frankly spectacular beetroot situation. To have more beetroot seeds. Oh yeah, now we have like excess. Frankly, excess is not something I was ever considering. And then beetroots give you that much food, which is not actually that much, but it's something. It's a significant amount. Yeah, I think I get... Where is my extra iron? Yeah. I think what I want to do is take my 2 shovels, take any sand that I have, put this junk away. Do I have any sand? Yeah, I actually do have a ton of red sand. Now, take any of this, get the rest of that I can get out of that. Build as much of this as I can, and then for day 15, I think I get a little bit more sand for the wall. And then once I'm done, I think once I finish the wall, I'll be happy. I think that is a really good endpoint for this. We can obviously tear this down and get some more sand for the wall. We can honestly start burrowing through some of the other stuff around here. I mean, regardless, this area is way safer, even with just the little bit that I did, than it was before. So we can... Yeah, just keep going along. You can kill this cactus. The cactus can be on the other side. We can plant it like this. Put it back. Leave no trace, is what they tell me. That's what they told me in the Boy Scouts. They told me to leave no trace. And I intend to leave none. So let's head back in here. Get some of our sand. Some of our stone. 12 more of that. Doesn't seem like a lot. And the reason it doesn't seem like a lot is because it isn't. But, I mean, it's something, at least. Beetroot. Beetroot. And I think that gives me enough beetroot for another bowl of beetroot soup. Oh, yeah. And more beetroot to spare. Oh, yeah. That's the kind of beet we're talking about. We're beating up a root, if you know what I'm saying. Put another one in there. Then just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, any more beetroot we can get our grubby little mitts on, the better, I say. Frankly, it is a beetroot phenomenon. The beetroot is majestic, it's magical. Because everything else is just growing ridiculously freaking slow for some reason. Then take this, put that, frankly, away. That right there. Eat my beetroot soup. Oh yeah, that is a spectacular, delicious meal, quite frankly. Nutritious, delicious, absolutely sublime. That's the flavor I savor. All right. Wall. Building the wall. We are building the wall. So it's wall time. Now we need more sand. So we're going to go, I don't know, over this way. We're going to start tearing out sand. From wherever. Taking it from this. Just the more sand I can get my hands on, the better. There's a lot of sand over here I don't really care about. The aesthetics on this side of the mountain don't matter. The aesthetics on the other side matter immensely, but not on this side. Would there be any coal in here if I checked? Would it just be all terracotta? It would just be all terracotta. There would be no coal. It would just be all terracotta. All terracotta all the time. Terracotta Tuesdays, everybody. Welcome to Terracotta Tuesdays. New hit series where you get nothing but terracotta on every Tuesday. Alright. But, oh, look at this mountain right here. I can just knock this out like it was never here. Oh, yeah. Knock it out like it was never, ever here. What mountain? No mountain, because it was never here, because it was fully knocked out by me, your good friend BB Jameson. Get rid of this. Just fully gone. Fully gone. Because the more of this I can get rid of, the better. Oh, yeah. Things are all coming together. Things are coming up me in ways you can't even imagine. Yeah, we have 2 shovels. We got shovels to break. We out here, we breaking shovels. Shovels getting eviscerated, destroyed, obliterated. Today we out here breaking shovels. Shovels can't survive this sort of assault. Nothing can. It's too powerful. Boom, 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 boom. It is nighttime, though. I have the bed on me, so I think I'm going to close my eyes and go to sleep real quick. Oh, yeah. It's time to close my eyes and go to sleep. And then when we wake up, and then I wake up, and I'm praying every day I want to be alone with you. Oh, yeah. It's sand time. We getting that sand. We're getting that sandiness. Oh, look at this sandiness. Oh yeah, this is that sandiness. This is that sand they talk about in your dreams. This is what you dream about every night when you're thinking of sand, is this. All this beautiful orange sand. That we used to make all these beautiful walls to protect my compound from enemies and foes and villains alike. All those who wish to do me harm. It's like skeletons and zombies and creepers. But not spiders, though. Spiders will still be able to get through, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. I can handle a spider or 2 in my day. If I couldn't, I wouldn't be in the Badlands when there's cave spider spawners everywhere. So that's how you know I can handle it, because of my choice of biome. And it was a choice. I deliberately picked this biome. And I picked it for very weird reasons. Alright. Just keep going. Yeah, we're on day 15. Once this shovel breaks, I'm going to head back and immediately just go back to finishing that wall. And then once that wall is done, I think the stream will be done. I think that is a very, very good thing to round out on the stream. Just get that wall out of here. Okay, there we go. I'll take it. That is more than enough sand. Oh, that's so much sand. Holy good lord. Armadillo. Apparently armadillos are useless. They don't actually do anything. which is unfortunate because I wanted them to do stuff, but they don't. They don't do anything because they're modern Minecraft mobs, so they're not legally allowed to actually have any function at all. Because that's what Minecraft in the modern day wants to be for some reason, where nothing does anything. Two, three, four. Good sand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's, I think, gonna be plenty of wall. And this is plenty of beetroot. And then we just yep, I think we just extend our beetroots. Do we add another layer of beetroots? I think we add another layer of beetroot. I think there's no such thing as too much beetroot. I think that's, you will find that there is not such a thing as too much beetroot. Contrary to popular belief, there is no such thing as having too much beetroot. Especially in a world where you need red sand. Which can be easily harvested by beetroot. Yeah, let me. Oh, even more beetroot. Even more freaking beetroot. More than you could possibly shake a stick at. God, this beetroot farm is the best. Oh, and I got enough for a beetroot soup. Oh, I got enough for a beetroot soup. Look at that. Oh, this is the best. So I can easily put the dirt away, and then the hoe away, and then that'll do. And everything else is growing super slowly because this is a spiritually beetroot world. Spiritually a beetroot world. Then we'll just finish off this wall, and then I think we will call it. We'll call it what? We'll call it an episode. That's what. Bum, bum, bum. We're building the wall. We gotta knock stuff like this out because this makes it so mobs can actually come over, and I don't want it to ever be that way. I don't want anyone to come over on my side of the property. By side, I mean my property at all. Because it's all mine. I'm greedy and evil. All of it is mine. I'm not evil. I'm a good guy. I'm a hero. I'm the hero of this story because I write the history books. That means I can't make mistakes. I'm infallible. You fool. It is you who are the villain because you stand opposed to me and my righteous goal. Golly, I am running low on fences. I thought I'd have more than this. But, I mean, that's, yeah, that's fenced off. They can't come around. Yeah, they can't. This is a natural barrier. Or honestly, I could turn it into a natural barrier by literally just doing that. Yeah, now it's a natural barrier. Now they just straight up can't come across. As the edge of the peninsula, this whole area is walled off. That is incredible. Though I should, now that I notice this, get that. Oh yeah, now it's fully walled off. Now no one can come in, and I can eat my beetroot soup in peace. Okay, so this episode, really fun, really good. First time I didn't die. I died on the last one, I died on the first one. I did not die on this one. So that's huge. But yeah, this was a huge blast. I'm gonna make another shovel real quick. Put that right there, put this in here. See if let's check on the beetroot farm real quick while we're winding down this episode. This episode that saw the growth of absolutely 0 melons. No melons were grown the entire duration of this freaking episode somehow. It just didn't happen. It was an anti-melon episode. Oh, that. Melons were prohibited, not allowed, banned perhaps, apparently, for some reason. I don't know why. I like melons. I would love to have some. Ooh, wheat seeds. Yeah, I'd rather have wheat seeds than beetroot because it's better. But yeah, this was fun. Clock is kind of winding down. Day is winding down. Just kind of go over my land a little bit while we're winding it down. We got the boat. We have all that area to explore. We have a mob spawner somewhere over that way. A zombie spawner spawned inside of a mine shaft. It was like -500, -500, something over there. We got this farm here, which is amassed virtually nothing for me. This farm over here, which is amassed nothing but beetroot goodness for me. We have this wall over here that protects us and keeps us safe from intruders, from foes, from villains. We have mine. We have where we go mining. That's where we do Minecraft in there. We have this area over here. We have our house, which I'm going to BRB real quick. I have returned. Sorry about that. Sorry about the goofy timing on all that. But we're back. Yeah, just to kind of go over one last time everything we did. We have this. I'm actually going to make this sugarcane farm a little bit more real, because this is kind of a fake sugarcane farm right now. Turn it into a bit of a real sugarcane farm. Fix that. Why not? Golly, this is just being goofy as heck. But yeah, pretty much we have this newly minted, freshly bizarre sugarcane farm over here. We have our glorious, glory to the beetroot. Absolutely glory to the beetroot farm. The greatest farm of all time. Made of nothing but the greatest material of all time. Beetroot. We have this farm that's fake and not even real. We have our mine over here. We have an area that's not fully lit up, but we can do that next time. Because I think there will be a part 2 of this. That's our mine. And then, of course, going to the house. Right over here. We got this nice little awning. Then when we're in, got a spacious living room. 9 diamonds. Count them. 9 of them. We could, honestly, block of diamond. You know what? That's our bedside table. That is our accomplishment right now. Block of diamond. This was a really fun day. I had a really good time doing this. Thank you everyone for coming out and watching. We got a huge progress on. We also got this beautiful skylight. Ton of progress done. Didn't even die. And I think it is time for me to bid you adieu. See you later, guys. Bye.